It is my pleasure to introduce this resolution, and I would like to assure the board that this resolution is not intended to question either the wisdom or the authority of the state legislature. And I don't think anybody in the known world would argue the wisdom of reducing class size. And we have been asked by the School Board Association to introduce this. They have indeed introduced a similar resolution. So having said that, I would like to enter this in the record. Whereas pursuant to State Law 2017-9, local school districts in 2018-19 are required to set class size averages in grades K through 3 that equal the state classroom teacher funding ratios, and will have to meet more restrictive individual class size maximum across those grade levels. And whereas equalizing the average and funded K3 class size ratio will result in a loss of flexibility to generate state funding for teaching positions in program enhancement courses like art, music, physical education. And whereas in Section 2.1 of State Law 217-197, the General Assembly declared its intent to create a new funding stream for program enhancement teachers starting in 2018 and 19. And whereas even if this funding is provided, there are still classroom space and staffing challenges in implementing the new K3 class size requirements, which are outlined below. And whereas an immediate reduction of the K3 class size maximum will worsen what is already a very difficult environment for LEAs in finding licensed and qualified teachers to fill classrooms, most likely leading to more classrooms taught by long-term substitutes or lateral entry teachers who do not have the pedagogy and classroom management training necessary for this age group. And whereas that need for more space for the K3 class size reduction may create space by moving or eliminating pre-K classrooms, canceling contracts allowing space in the LEA to other providers for pre-K, or not implementing plans to expand pre-kindergarten. And whereas the immediate reduction in individual class size maximums in grades K through 3 would in turn increase the number of physical classrooms required at these grade levels, adding to already staggering backlogs of school capital needs in many districts. Some districts would have to purchase more modular classrooms, while others would incur substantial additional cost, more classrooms. And whereas Lee County Schools currently has 35 mobile units at elementary schools to accommodate overcrowding, and whereas the class size reduction would create an undue burden on capital funding, and whereas the implementation of 2017-9 will have an immediate adverse impact on Lee County Schools, now therefore be it resolved that the Lee County of Education respectfully requests the General Assembly simply slow implementation of the K3 class size reduction outlined in State Law 217-9 through a multi-year phase-in that allows time for the legislature and school districts to address challenges delineated above. That's the resolution, Mr. Chairman, and it certainly is not meant to challenge the wisdom of the laws that the legislature has produced. So I would like then to make a motion, and I move that the Lee County Board of Education approve the resolution regarding K3 class size reduction implementation.